And for more stories on arts and culture, we have our culture correspondent Song Yoo-jin here in the studio. Welcome, Yoo-jin.
Thank you, Jung-min.
What do you have for us today?
Well, Jung-min, I want to start off this week with a question. Do you remember last week, Korean ballerina Kang Mi-sun, she won Best Female Dancer for the well-renowned competition, the Benois De La Danse?
Of course I do. The award is one of the highest honors for dancers.
You're exactly right. And to kind of celebrate her win, I had a chance to attend a press conference that she did where she talked about her more than 20-year journey as a really dedicated ballerina. And while listening to her story, it made me really think about how more Korean artists are really making their mark in various fields in art, from ballet, of course, and to classical music. So for this week, I explore the reasons why. With elegant arm gestures, light jumps, and eloquent twirls, Korean ballerina Kang Mi-sun claimed this year's Benois De La Danse, often referred to as the Oscars of dance. Kang, the principal dancer at Universal Ballet, one of Korea's top 2 professional ballet companies, has become the 5th Korean dancer to win this award. What makes her victory even more remarkable is that she achieved it through a Korean original ballet piece called 미리네길, where she portrays the deep sorrow of a widowed woman.
I always thought I could do better, so I've always strived to perfect those flaws within me. And before I knew it, 20 years have just flown by. I hope to become someone who can make a positive impact, someone who can lend a helping hand to young ballerinas.
But Kang's win was not the only good bit of news in the Korean arts industry. A few weeks ago, baritone singer Kim Tae-han made history as the first Asian male to win the esteemed Queen Elizabeth competition. And last year, pianist Im Yoon-chan became the youngest ever winner of the Van Cliburn International Piano Competition. In the past, it was uncommon to see Koreans or even Asians rise to the top in international competitions, given the Western origins of ballet and classical music. Then, what's the secret behind their success?
Competitions these days don't just focus on technical aspects, they also evaluate artistic expression. From a young age, Korean artists devote themselves to mastering both technical proficiency and artistic brilliance. Their rigorous training process and participation in numerous competitions at home have shaped them into remarkable talents.
But while these individual achievements shine a spotlight on the arts and spur public interest, it's essential to address the broader needs of the industry.
To establish a thriving arts scene in South Korea, we not only need exceptionally talented individual artists, but also world-class orchestras, dance companies, and a solid funding system to support these talents. Unfortunately, Korea has a tendency of focusing only on competition results and trophies, overlooking the significance of expanding the reach of the arts.
These efforts will pave the way for future Kang Mi-suns and Kim Tae-hans to emerge.
Can't wait to see more talented artists on the global stage. And I heard there are some exciting news today as well.
Yes, there is, Jung-min. So 3 Korean musicians, they won the top prizes at this year's International Tchaikovsky competition that drew to a close on Thursday local time at Russia. And although this year the number of participants reduced due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, this competition has been regarded as one of the top 3 international competitions with the Queen Elizabeth competition and the International Chopin Piano competition. These 2 competitions South Korean musicians have topped at, and the winners are Kim Ge-hee in violin, Lee Young-eun in cello, and Son Ji-hoon in the voice category. And what's really amazing is that this is the first time Korean musicians have won the top prizes in the instrumental categories.
And Yoo-jin, you said it's important to popularize the arts to strengthen the industry. Is there any being done now?
Well, there actually is. So a couple of weeks ago, after Kim Tae-han won the Queen Elizabeth competition, the Culture Ministry launched several initiatives to really nurture the Korean classical music industry. And one of the main points is to really expand the performance opportunities of state-run music companies here in Korea. So for example, the National Chorus of Korea is set to perform in 3 American cities in September to commemorate commemorate the 70 years of the South Korean-U.S. alliance. And not only this, but overseas Korean cultural centers are organizing diverse performances featuring Korean classical musicians, such as a concert tour across Europe later this year in honor of the 60th anniversary of diplomatic ties between South Korea and the European Union. And back here at home, to really cultivate more Korean musical talent, state-run orchestras and opera studios will create more training programs to really grow more aspiring future musicians.
What an ambitious plan. Thanks for your report, Yoo-jin.
Thank you.